بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters everywhere, everybody who's watching us behind screens, hello and welcome to a new episode of your show, Huda Quest. This is the 13th episode of this special edition, this special Ramadanian edition where we talk about the Seerah of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Last episode we talked about the arrival of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to Medina. And today we're going to talk about the things Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, started doing in Medina to establish a new Islamic society. And the first thing, of course, was building Al-Masjid Al-Nabawi. And to do that, of course, we have a competition between two participants. Allow me to welcome our brilliant, smart participants for today. First, we have Amina. Hello, Amina. It's very nice to have you on the show.
Hi, I'm very excited to be in this special show.
Thank you so much. And we have Mariam as well. Hello, Mariam. It's very nice to have you on the show.
Hi, I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you so much. We're happy to have you as well.
Thank you.
So, you know how the show works, right?
Yeah.
5 questions for each one of you, right?
Yes.
All right. So, we're going to start with you, Amina, with the first question. All right?
Okay.
You ready for that?
Yes, absolutely.
Great. Amazing. Let's have the first question, and it will appear on the screen now. And here it is. The first question goes, where did Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, build Al-Masjid Al-Nabawi? In the place where his she-camel knelt down, that means stopped and knelt down, outside Medina, in Mecca, a little bit away from Medina. You've got 50 seconds, go.
A little bit away from Medina?
Are you sure about that? I mean, we call it Al-Masjid Al-Nabawi.
Yeah.
And that means it's inside Medina. So,
Yes.
would it be reasonable to say that the Al-Masjid Nabawi would be built a little bit away from Medina? That wouldn't be reasonable, would it?
I think
Huh. We
think
talked about that in the last episode. I'm not sure if you watched the last episode. When Prophet said, let the she-camel go.
Yeah, in the place
The
where
camel
the
yes,
she-camel.
the place
Yeah.
where his she-camel knelt down. So this is your last answer, right?
Yes.
All right, let's stick with it. Let's stick with the last answer. And the answer is certainly correct, of course. So Prophet Muhammad, no one decided where Al-Masjid Al-Nabawi was to be built. It was order from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The camel, the she-camel, was commanded to go to a certain place.
Okay.
Good job. Thank you so much. Mariam, it's your turn. The second question, and it goes, it will appear now on the screen, and here it is. What was Al-Masjid Al-Nabawi for? What was it for? For prayer, the headquarters wherein all the affairs of the Muslims were administered, an Islamic league where the Muslims were instructed, or all of them?
I think all of them.
All right, are you sure about that?
Yes.
All right, let's check the answer. The answer is certainly correct. So it wasn't just for prayers. It was an Islamic league, a place for learning, a place where the affairs of Muslims were discussed, a place where the companions met the Prophet Muhammad. It was like a university. It wasn't just a mosque like the mosques we have now, where we just go pray and then go home, and we have other places for different things. It was the main place in Medina for education, for learning, and for praying, most of all. Good job. Thank you so much, Mariam. It's your turn again, Amina. And your question will be, here it is. Who were the ones who owned the land of Al-Masjid Al-Nabawi, which the Prophet, peace be upon him, bought? 2 orphans, a wealthy man in Medina, Abu Ayyub al-Ansari, al-Muhajirin. Now, what I would like to do with these questions is just explode some answers. It wouldn't make sense for this answer to be al-Muhajirin because they were in Mecca and they migrated to Medina. They didn't have any money. It wouldn't make sense for them to own a lot of land. Abu Ayyub al-Ansari,
Yes,
maybe.
I think this.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Your last answer. I was trying to give you some hands. So this is your last answer.
Not very sure.
Okay. We're going to stick with it. No problem.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's stick with this answer and see if the answer is correct or not. It was not. Two orphans, actually. It was owned by two orphans, and the Prophet, peace be upon him, bought the land from them. Maryam, it's your turn. And the fourth question goes: how did Al-Ansar treat their brothers from Al-Muhajirin? With kindness, with generosity, with selflessness. All of them. Now, selflessness might be a little bit of a difficult word to pronounce and understand. So, you know what selfish means, right? Selfish is that all you care about is yourself, right?
Yes.
Selfless means when you're caring about somebody else, when you're doing ithar, that you're caring for them, that even sometimes you need something, you care for the others. Okay, go ahead. We're running out of time. So, all of them, or with generosity, kindness, or selflessness?
All of them?
All of them. Okay, let's check the answer. Certainly, all of them. Now, we should mention that Al-Ansar didn't have a lot of money. However, they were generous with what they had. They were selfless, and they were very kind and hospitable towards their brothers from Al-Muhajirin. That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned them in the Quran. All right, your turn, Amina, with the fifth question of the episode, and it will appear on the screen now, and it goes: the Prophet, peace be upon him, made mu'akha. Mu'akha means the Prophet cemented the ties of mutual brotherhood amongst the Muslims of Medina, and that was between Al-Muhajirin and Al-Ansar. Al-Muhajirin themselves, Al-Ansar themselves, the tribes of Medina. Go ahead.
Al-Muhajirin and Al-Ansar.
Al-Muhajirin and Al-Ansar. You're sure about the answer?
Yeah.
Alright, let's check the answer. Yes, that is correct. And we're going to talk more in details about how many there were. They were and all of that. So the Prophet, peace be upon him, built al-masjid. And then there was those new guests who came from Mecca, who didn't have a lot of money, and they're new to Al-Ansar. And so Prophet Muhammad established sort of mu'akha, this mutual brotherhood, mutual relationship between them. And we're going to learn more about that with the following questions. So, your question, Maryam, goes: among how many of Al-Ansar and Al-Muhajirin did Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, make mu'akha? 80, 90, 100, 200. Go ahead.
I think 80.
80?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna help you
Not
with something.
sure.
I'm gonna tell you that it's a different one. It's a different answer. Not 80, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is, okay?
This is hard.
This is hard, I know. So, 80?
I think 100. Okay.
100.
Let's go with it.
Okay, she's saying 100. Let's see if 100 is the correct answer or not. Unfortunately, it's not. They were 90. 90. Thank you. I know you tried. I know it was a difficult question. Thank you so much. So 90 people from well, I think I was going to answer the following question, but I'm not gonna do that. So the following question is for you, Amina.
Okay.
And the question goes: what was the organization, like the makeup, of the 90 whom the Prophet, peace be upon him, established mu'akha among? Half from Al-Ansar and half from Al-Muhajirin. Most of them were from Al-Ansar. Most of them were from Al-Muhajirin. All of them were from Al-Ansar. I think this one is easy. Come on.
I think half from them were from the Muhajirin and half of them were from the Ansar.
All right. Let's check the answer. That's number one. And the answer is certainly correct. Good job. Good job, mashallah. Good job. Thank you so much. It's nice that we're connecting the information. See, so we're going a step by step learning about all the information. Back to you, Maryam, again. And it's the 8th question. And the question goes: who was the brother in Mu'akha of Sa'd ibn al-Rabi'? Abdurrahman bin Auf, may Allah be pleased with him. Umar ibn al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him. Ali ibn Abi Talib, may Allah be pleased with him. Zubair ibn Awwam, may Allah be pleased with him. And we're mentioning these two in particular because their story was so significant.
Actually, I don't know.
I know, but you'll have to give it a guess.
Maybe 2?
2. So, Umar ibn al-Khattab.
I'm not sure about this actually because
Yeah, I know. It's a difficult question. I know. Huh. How about you try another one?
okay, maybe 3.
3. So,
Yes,
Ali ibn
I'll
Abi
go with
Talib.
Yes.
Okay. Let's check the answer. The answer is not correct. Unfortunately, it was Abdurrahman bin Auf radiyallahu anhu. And what happened was that Sa'd ibn Rabi' told Abdurrahman bin Auf, I am the wealthiest man among Ansar and I have 2 wives. I'm gonna just divide my money and my wealth between me and you, in between, just half. And I'm gonna divorce one of my wives. Choose either one you like, and I'm gonna divorce her. And after the iddah, you can marry her. And then Abdurrahman bin Auf, may Allah be pleased with him, responded to him, may Allah bless your family and may Allah bless your wealth. Just tell me where the market is. And then he went to market, and Abdurrahman bin Auf was able to gain a lot of fortune and a lot of wealth. All right, Amina, your question goes. It will appear on the screen now. And it goes, what were the 3 things Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, did to establish a firm and strong society in Medina? Building al-Masjid al-Nabawi, Mu'akha, a charter of Islamic alliance, all of them.
I think all of them.
All of them. You're sure about that?
Yeah.
Well, the answer is technically in the question, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
3.
So 3. It's
Yeah, because that's the aim. We would like to learn together. It's not like just a stiff competition and all. We want to
Yes.
learn. And the answer is certainly correct. Good job. Thank you so much. Now, these are the things that we talked about. So Prophet Muhammad built al-Masjid with the companions, may Allah be pleased with them. And he established Mu'akha. And there was also the Charter of Islamic Alliance, where the Prophet, peace be upon him, wanted just to clear all the feuds, all the asabiyya, all the angry feelings of Jahiliyyah, of the pre-Islamic era. And then it was established that لا فرق بين عربي ولا أعجمي إلا بالتقوى. There is no difference between an Arab and a foreigner, anybody, black and white, anybody, except with piety. Piety means taqwa. Okay, the last question is for you. And the question is a little bit difficult, but I know that you will answer correctly because, I mean, once you figure it out and you see how it makes sense, it will make sense. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense.
I doubt that makes any sense.
Well, it will make sense once we have the question. So,
Okay.
let's have the question. Question goes. What did the clauses of the treaty that the Prophet, peace be upon him, decided to ratify with the Jews in Medina stipulate? Full freedom in faith but not wealth. Full freedom in faith and wealth. Full freedom in wealth but not faith. Freedom of none. Go ahead.
I can't understand actually.
Yeah, I know. So, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was in Medina. There were some Jews around Medina, and to establish the society, Prophet Muhammad needed to have a pact with them, a treaty with them. And the treaty stipulated some conditions, some clauses. Some of these conditions or clauses stipulated that they should have their full freedom in faith and wealth, or they should have their full freedom just in faith, or just in wealth, or no freedom at all. And when you think about how anybody has the freedom
Freedom of none?
do you think so?
No. Actually, that time was
The time is going, yeah. Still, yeah, you have
2.
freedom, full freedom in faith and wealth. Number 2 is full freedom in faith and wealth. Are you sure? So we need an answer.
3.
Now.
Okay.
3? So, full freedom in wealth but not faith. So this is your last answer? Okay. Let's choose 3. Fortunately, it was 2. I was happy when you chose 2, but then you just changed your mind right away. I was so sad. Like, yeah. So Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, had a pact with them, a treaty, and he said that the conditions, the clauses stipulated that they have their full freedom in their religion, their faith, and their wealth. Right? We're gonna learn more
No, but
about.
they shouldn't kill Muslims.
Of course, that's what a pact means. That was what a pact means. But full freedom in terms of their faith and full freedom in terms of their wealth, the money they had. Nobody would take any money from them. That's what it meant. We never talked about killing anybody.
Yeah, but they actually kill Muslims.
They killed Muslims in battles, of course.
Yes.
That was later on. Now we're talking about the pact that the Prophet had with them in the beginning, once he reached Medina. So Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, when he got Medina, now there is a new society to be built, and there is some firm ground that anybody has to use to build the society on. So Prophet Muhammad started with building the masjid, the place of administration and worship, and then Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, made mu'akha, cementing the ties of brotherhood, of mutual brotherhood between Al-Ansar and Muhajirin, and there was also the charter of Islamic alliance, and there was also having a pact with those who are not or who do not believe in the same faith with the Jews. Okay, that's exactly what it means. I know the topic was a little bit complicated today and it was a little bit difficult, but hopefully with the games we're going to be able to, match the information, or sort of connect the dots together and connect the information together. All right?
All right.
So, brothers and sisters everywhere, we're going to be having a short break, and then we'll be right back. We are back, brothers and sisters everywhere, to your show, Huda Quest. And now it's time for the games. We're going to start with you, Amina. Amina,
Okay.
the first question for you, the first game. The first game for you is going to be a puzzle. Do you know how to play puzzles?
Yes.
Great. Now this is your game. All right, let's have it. Puzzle. Wow, that is really difficult. Okay, we'll try to help I'll try to help as much as
I think 1 with 1,
Okay.
6 with 8,
Uh-huh.
4 with 7, 8 with 9, 5 with 3, and 3 with 2, and 2 with 6, and 7 with 4, and 9 with 5.
MashaAllah. Wow. That was really brilliant. I mean, I didn't help you a little bit either. Yeah, she's smart and yeah, wonderful, amazing. Great, good job. Now, let me ask you another question.
Okay.
You have, what do you have in the picture? What did we have?
Palm trees
Palm
and
trees. And what does that have to do with our topic?
like
Medina is full of palm trees.
orange.
It's full of palm trees everywhere. And if you were to go to Medina, inshallah, you would go, hopefully very soon, you would find a lot of palm trees, and there is Ajwat al-Medina. There's a lot of dates there. So, yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
Okay.
And yours is going to be a little bit easier. Guess the image. So we have an image, and it's hidden behind some squares, some boxes, and you have to guess it, but we're not going to take any points away from you, okay?
Okay.
You can reveal up to 2 boxes. So let's have it. Here it is. Which one? I usually recommend 5.
Yeah, me too.
Huh?
But
5?
there's
Okay.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Masjid al-Nabawi.
No, not particularly. It might be, it might not, but would you like to reveal another box? How about you try? Okay, let's choose, just pick up a number.
Okay, 8.
8. Okay, that is...
Yeah, I think it is Masjid al-Nabawi.
No, not in particular, just in general. What is this in general?
A masjid.
Masjid. In English, what do we call it?
Mosque.
Mosque. Yes. Let's check the answer. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Good job. Thank you. We talked today about building al-Masjid al-Nabawi, which was one of the first things Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, did when he arrived in Medina. All right, it's your turn again. And this game is a little bit challenging. Think and match.
Okay.
But I'm sure since you did great with the first one, you'll do great with the second one as well. Okay, so you've got 5 pairs of pictures, and you have to connect them, to match them, to pair them up. And there's a connection to be figured out. We're going to figure out the connection together, but you have to pair them up yourself.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's have think and match. Here it is.
Okay.
All right.
I think
I know the first one.
I think 4 with C.
Try. Should I help you?
And A with...
So we talked about Charter of Islamic Alliance. How about we choose one with C?
Okay.
One with C. Okay.
Okay. And 4 with 9 with the B. Okay, and
Yes.
E
9.
with 5.
E with who was the
with
companion who
2.
said, "Tell me where the market is"? Abdurrahman bin Auf.
Oh
May
yeah.
Allah be pleased with him.
E with 2.
With E, then you have the market in there. Yes, and then
And
unfortunately time is up, and we're not gonna count it. But let's just sort it out together. Let's solve it together, okay? So you've got a camel in there, and then the Masjid al-Nabawi. So we're referring to the connection, which is al-Masjid al-Nabawi was built in the place where the camel knelt down, and you've got 3 and D. What is the connection here?
I really don't know.
Actually, what is 3?
3, it's like sort of a land. And
Yeah, but
And
what
someone-
is this hand actually?
so that we're referring to the first thing the Prophet did, which was building the mosque, just like a land. I know it's a little bit difficult. This was the most difficult one. This the most difficult pair, but the others were easy, right?
Yes.
So they were easy. Okay, so we figured out now the connection between all of them. Good job. Thank you so much. Amina, you tried, and that's enough, right?
Yeah.
Trying is enough. So good job. Thank you. I know you tried, but this is the first time for you to lose 10 points, right? In this episode,
Yeah.
right? Okay, yeah. Well, you're fine. We're going to continue with Maryam. Maryam, your last question. Reorder the events. A little bit challenging, but we're going to help you. And I think you're going to easily figure it out since we talked about all of this in this episode, okay? Let's have it. Let's see. Reorder the events. All right, so you got the she-camel of the Prophet, peace be upon him, kneels down. The Prophet, peace be upon him, builds al-Masjid al-Nabawi in the same place. The Prophet, peace be upon him, establishes mu'akha. The Prophet, peace be upon him, establishes a charter of Islamic alliance. Go ahead.
I think the she-camel and the Masjid al-Nabawi.
Okay, so we're going to order them. So the she-camel of the Prophet, peace be upon him, kneels down. That's number one, right?
Yes.
Okay, this is the number 1. Good. Correct. And then after that,
Al-Masjid al-Nabawi.
the Prophet, peace be upon him, builds al-Masjid al-Nabawi. That's number 2. Good job. Thank you. And then number 3.
The Prophet, peace be upon him,
Establishes
establishes
mu'akha. Good job. Thank you so much. And then number 4.
is for the last
Number
one.
4, the last one, the Prophet, peace be upon him, establishes a charter of Islamic alliance. Good job. Thank you. Thank you so very much. That was brilliant. MashaAllah, you guys have been amazing and that was great. MashaAllah, you have a lot of information and we learned today about a lot of information about the things Prophet Muhammad did to establish the Islamic community in Medina, to establish a new Islamic community or society in Medina. Now it's time to see who is the winner. Let's check and see who is the winner. So I mean, I got 50 points and Maryam got 40 points. Oh,
That's good also, she tried.
yeah, she tried. Good job, Maryam. Maryam, you did a good job. You tried. And your questions, for some reason, actually, your questions were a little bit difficult. I know. With the choose the right answer, the first 5 questions, they were a little bit difficult. I have to say that. But yeah, I have to give you credit for trying and for getting 40 points. That's a lot of points.
Yeah, but
Good
she
job, both
also
of you.
did a great job.
Of course. Yeah. Are you friends, by the way?
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. So no hard feelings, right?
We are in the same school.
Same school, same class?
Yeah.
Great, amazing. Okay, so tell your friends about the show then.
Okay.
All right? Have them watch you. Okay. All right, brothers and sisters everywhere. Today we learned about the steps Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, followed to establish a new Islamic society in Medina. And tomorrow, inshallah, we're going to be learning more about the Seerah Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Until we see you tomorrow, inshallah, in a new episode of your show, Huda Quest. Be always well. Sadakumullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.